What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing off static prisons. Now, you may or may not know, but static prisons just got an update. It's now actually on season 7, and there's a lot of different things this season. First of which, the spawn, which you can see, but more importantly, as you can see, now there are two kind of scoreboards on my screen, one on the right, one on the left. In short, the one on the right says my stats, socials, and then the event. You can see that yourself. The one on the left shows my inventory and my enchant levels. I'll explain that a little more in a second. Basically, on the right, you can see my mine rank is A, and let's say I wanted to warp to a mine. I can select what mine I go to, but I can only go to A because I'm rank A. Now, if I were to mine here, okay, what it would do is add blocks into my inventory, which is the one on the left. Once that hits 1,000, it'll be max. And then when it's max, I can come over here, click to sell it, or I can sell it at any time, and that's when it would convert my blocks into money. I'm not going to demonstrate that right now for time's sake, and because I have 9 sextillion, so it won't really affect my money either way. But another thing that will happen is every block you mine, you'll get 1 token for. And as you can see on my right, I also have tokens. Again, big number, so you're not going to be able to tell the difference. But yeah, every block you mine gives you 1 token, but if you have Tokenator, you can get multiple tokens from it, depending on the level. And that's one of the enchants, which I meant to go to spawn, which you can actually upgrade over here. Now, I will show you Explosion in a second, because that's my favorite enchant. But first, I'm going to go through all the NPCs. So you saw Warp Mine, and then I'm going to show you Rank Up now. It's pretty simple. You click it, it ranks you up to max, whatever you can rank up to. I got to Z because I have a lot of money. Now, what you can do is you come to the Prestige Villager, or not Villager, NPC, and you can go to Prestige Mines, which are up here. This is last mine in the game for now. I may add more. But down here, you can Prestige 1 time, 10 times, or 100 times. For this video, I'm just going to Prestige 10 times, so I would do so by clicking this, waiting a second, and there we go. And then in chat, it actually says how much it would cost to prestige again. And it says go to the rewards NPC to claim your prestige rewards. Now this NPC is right back here. I just click on this guy. It'll take me into here. And then as you can see, I got 10 legendary keys because I prestiged 10 times. Now it'll take just a second, and now I'm back at spawn. So yeah, that's that NPC, that one, and that one. I forgot to show you, but starter chest, pretty basic. You got information books, some gear, pickaxes, and then this just says throw a compass to go to spawn. Now, money transfer. Now, there's not too much to say here. It's pretty straightforward, but we actually have token transfer and money transfer, so you can transfer tokens and money to each other. Now, you can go all the way from transferring 1 SX all the way down to the other end of the spectrum and transfer $10. So again, it's actually pretty much the same with tokens. You can transfer 10 tokens all the way up to 1 sextillion tokens. I'm just going to go back to spawn because, again, pretty straightforward. Arena, that's also pretty straightforward. So this is just PvP Arena. Now over here, this is Koth, and this is one of the 2 events. There are only 2. But the good thing about it is, seeing as there are only 2 events, they are really good this time. So what this does is when you capture this, it gives you a multiplier, actually. So it's worth your time no matter what your rank is. So it'll always just give you some sort of multiplier, which you can see on the right of the screen. Right now is 1.0, but it'll give you an additional 1 times multiplier for a certain amount of time. The longer you capture it, the longer that time is. This over here is just parkour. Do it, step on this pressure plate, and it'll take you back to spawn. The compass does not work in there for obvious reasons. Now, next thing, warp event. Again, no event right now. If there was one, it would take me there. As you can see, the next event is going to be event mine. All that is basically is a mine where when you mine in it, you get no money, but you have a chance to get crate keys. But yeah, after actually that was all the NPCs. So I'm just going to quickly go through the shop and then show you the crates because they're pretty. I really like them this season. We'll put it that way. So this is a Pickaxe Shop. You could buy this one 5k, 50k, 500k, 5 mil, and 50 mil. There's not too many pickaxes this season, just kind of keeping it simple. But the main thing is custom enchants for this. So actually, this last pickaxe is one I have. To buy it, you would just click on it, and then it would go into your inventory if you have enough money. Now the other shop I'm going to show you right now is kits. So we have 9 kits this season. It starts pretty cheap, but then goes up pretty expensive, all the way up to 500 billion. But basically, I'll show you the worst and best kit, just because, you know, why not? So we click that, and then we get Sharp 3, Prot 3 gear. But if we buy the best kit, we get Prot 15 Netherite and Sharpness 15. So definitely gonna spice up PvP this season. And you didn't hear this from me, but a good friend of mine suggested adding black market items, such as like kit stuff. So, you know, we may do that. Again, you didn't hear that from me. Anyways, now this last shop, actually you buy stuff with tokens. And the one thing is, it doesn't actually say how much stuff costs, just because the costs actually change. I forgot to mention, but rank up cost and prestige cost also go up. So like whenever you prestige, rank up costs go up by 10%, same as prestige costs. And this kind of goes the same. Every time you upgrade these, they go up some. Now, Jackhammer is one of the enchants. It is currently disabled just because of time, and right now it's hard to balance it. So we don't want to make it too overpowered, so we want to put more time into that. But the other enchants are pretty good, and Explosion is probably my favorite one. So if I were to upgrade Explosion 100 times, it takes a second for all the scoreboards to update, and just because of lag's sake. And actually, this season is not laggy at all, and that's one thing I'm really proud of. But anyways, I have now 100 levels of Explosion, and it says you just upgrade your Explosion enchant. Upgrading again will cost this many tokens. That's if I did 100 again. If I were to do it in increments of 1, it would tell me how much it is to upgrade it by 1 again. As you can see, a lot cheaper. But yeah, so for this video, I'm just going to set my Explosion level to 25,000, which is max. So just like this, there we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to game mode A first off, and then I'm going to rank up so I can go to Z mine. Then I'm just going to go to Z because no one is in there right now. So after we're at Z mine, it'll take a second to load in. What Explosion does, I mine 1 block, and then as you can see, it does this. And this is max level again, but this is probably one of the better enchants. Whenever you get an enchant, Explosion and Jackhammer are probably two of the cooler ones, I guess. Because better can be Fortune and Tokenator as well. Those are 2 really good ones. But yeah, as you can see in my chat, you may have noticed it says your inventory is full. This is what I was talking about in the bottom left. So I'll give it a little bit of time to actually update, so then it'll display how many items are in my inventory. But yeah, right now it's actually maxing out at 1,000. I'll just go back to spawn while I wait for it to update. I don't know if I said this, but it updates once every minute, just in case you're wondering. But if I actually go over here, I can upgrade my inventory with this. And I can also buy Flight. So let's say I were to buy Flight. Nothing actually pops up in my chat. I may add something in the future, but I can now fly in mines. And then if I were to upgrade my inventory, it upgrades it by 1,000 times. I'll just upgrade it once. And then as you can see, it says upgrading again will cost this much. Then if I click it and open chat, you can actually see the upgrade price does go up each time. Now, let's see. I'm going to show you crates next. So this is going to be the best crate, and I actually have I don't have all the keys in my inventory, which I do have them, however, in my ender chest. So I'm going to grab this chest. This has all the keys in it. Place it down, break it, just get these keys, and yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Now, Static++ is the best crate, which I'll show you that in a second, but let's start off with the worst, being common. So all I have to do is open the crate, does a little animation, and says what I won in chat. Now, again, this is a common crate. And then this over here, epic, it's 2 tiers above common. It goes common, rare, epic. Yeah, as you can see, this gave me a 1x multiplier for 30 minutes. And then on the side of my screen, you can actually see my multiplier is now 2.0. But, you know, there are a bunch of other crates, but let's just skip right to the best one. So let's go over here, open this. I got 15 billion tokens, which you won't see it update just because I have a lot of tokens already, but this is a really good reward, trust me. And then another thing, I got a permanent plus 2x multiplier. You know, I'll open one more. I got 10 quadrillion. So yeah, those are just some of the things you can get out of that crate. It is super good. There's really only two ways of getting this key right now. One is donating, but you can get it legitly through prestiging. I'm not gonna spoil what prestige you get it at, but just prestige a lot of times and you'll get it. It's not a one-time thing. You keep prestiging and you can get it multiple times. Anyways, my inventory has now updated. So in the bottom left, you can see I have 1,000 out of 3,000 items. Now, remember, we upgraded our inventory twice, adding 2,000 additional, I don't know, storage slots. So remember, we had 1,000 and it was full at 1,000. Now we can hold 3,000 because we upgraded it. But let's say we go back to a mine so we can sell our stuff. I'm just going to go to Mine Z because, again, no one's here right now. If we go here, all we have to do, click this. It'll say how many items we sold. I sold 1,000 items. It'll clear the ones in my inventory and then add the money. Again, sadly, I have a lot of money, so it's not going to update. Again, I said sadly. But you get the point. You get the point. But, yeah, there's not really too much more to the prisons. Obviously, that's not exactly all the features, but I'm not gonna bore you with all the super detailed things or the small things. You have to join the realm and find out for yourself. I have a link to that in the description below. I also have a link to the Discord for the realm, which is Static Network. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much be it for today's video. If you like my videos or you just like kind of the content I make in terms of realms, give this video a like. It really helps me out. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe and make sure to join the Discord and the realm, of course. But anyways, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.